What's up, everybody? It's the JAY man here, back on another cigar review. Going to be examining the Brickhouse Maduro. This little baby is made by the J.C. Newman Cigar Company, which says was established in 1895. I've already got it cut. I got it cut with the V. You can see that, right? Let's get it toasted. Then we can chat. Get it toasted, chat, smoke, chat some more, smoke some more. I'm getting pretty good at lighting this thing without being able to see. All right. Let's get a little bit more. All right. First few initial puffs are quite tasty, I must say. So, Brickhouse Maduro gets a 4 out of 5 on the strength profile. This could be possibly the strongest cigar, or the higher up on the chain of the profile scale than I've had. So I better take it easy. I better take it easy on this. The shapes that this comes in is the Gordo, Robusto, which that's what this is, because it's the 5x54 and it comes in Toro. I don't want my paper to blow away. The wrapper is Brazilian. The origin, yes, you guessed it, Nicaragua, baby. And it's made with Nicaraguan long fillers and Nicaraguan binder. So, in case you were wondering, because you're sitting over there wondering. Now, in 2017, according to the internet, this thing earned a 91-point rating in 2017. But I did read somewhere where it said that a lot of these Brickhouse cigars, or I don't know if it was maybe a one prior to this one being manufactured, they had either one or some that were like around like a 93-point rating. So they make good cigars. I mean, you can't, deny them that, right? I've never had a Brickhouse. First one right here. It says that it's full-bodied. That's why I said I got to be a little careful with this. I'm used to smoking milder cigars. Because I'm starting to play with the big boys right here. But I told y'all it was coming. I told all y'all. I said I was coming with some good stuff. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe the JAY man. And look at you. Egg on your face. Because I'm coming with the big boy stuff. I'm just trying to get this thing going here. Burn's going pretty well right there. Let me get this Dr. Pepper open. Because there's no better drink to pair with a cigar or a pipe than a good old Dr. Pepper. I've been waiting for that too. I've been needing a hit off that. Okay. According to Cigars International, it says that this thing is noted as being strong, which I'm tasting that. I'm getting it's a pretty strong, it's a real strong body feeling smoke. But being strong and being earthy. It actually used the word earthy, so I like that, because how many times have I said that before? You know, I do like the earthy. It says that it has a salt and pepper quality, which I can see that because it's got a little spice to it. It's a bit peppery because it's dark. It's a little spicy, a little bit of spice. Not just on the smoke, but also just taste on the lips. It's got a little spice to it. Now, I haven't been really doing these videos to where, see, a lot of people got their cigar review videos set up to where they get a little bit of that first third, a little bit of that second, a little bit of that third. I am not worth a shit at editing and all that stuff, so I haven't really set up a way to be able to do that, because another thing that I did read about it was that it said on the last third, that final third, you get a little bit of a bready flavor with a hint of caramel, which I don't see that already. And it's also stating that it should have some notes of cocoa and sweetness. Not tasting any of that. Who in the hell is smoking these things? And then when they come to ask them, so what's it taste like? Oh, it tastes like chocolate. Like, whoever the hell is saying that has never ate a fucking chocolate bar. Because I'm getting none of that. I'm getting like I said, the full body is there. Whenever I draw in a puff, it's strong. It's strong. I'll give it that. That's true. It does have a spice to it. I can see the salt and pepper quality because it's a tad bit peppery. I'm not seeing no bready, but they did say that comes on the final third. But we won't be, you won't be around here for the final third. And judging by how strong this baby is, I don't know if I will be. I've been trying to pace myself on the medium to full bodied cigars, just because, like I said, up until a few weeks ago, I had been smoking primarily, real mild cigars, mostly like Connecticut's and stuff like that. So, I don't want to hit it too hard. Don't want to hit it too hard. Don't want to get that. I haven't really been sick from a cigar yet, although the very first time I smoked, which was a Perdomo, I might have been rushing that a little bit, and I was feeling a little queasy. So ever since then, I've been kind of pacing myself a little bit, which I think's good to do. That's what all the cigar experts will tell you anyway. They always say start off small, gradually build yourself up. Don't go straight from, I've never smoked anything, okay, give me the strongest full-bodied cigar on the market. That might not go so well. It tastes good though. Tastes like a cigar should taste. I'm not much of a liquor drinker. Heard a lot of people say that cigars go real good with bourbon. And I don't even think it fucking matters what kind of bourbon you're drinking with it, because I've heard a lot of people say that cigars and bourbon, cigars and whiskey, cigars and scotch, they all go together. So they all pair well with all the shit that I don't drink. Go figure. But I've also heard they pair well with coffee, and I do drink a shit ton of coffee. So there's a plus for me in it. It's just that here it's around 5 o'clock right now, and coffee time has been over for quite some time today. Or else I would be drinking coffee with it, because I think coffees and cigars, pairing those two is pretty close to ecstasy. I'm also still getting used to that whole V-cut style. It's real weird to me because I feel like I'm trying to draw harder. Every cigar I've smoked up until yesterday has always been with a straight cut. I even brought this out here in case I had any problems. Which really just opens the whole thing up, and you just get big hits every time. But with the V-cut, it seems like it kind of minimizes your hits, which might be good in a circumstance like this of smoking a full-bodied cigar. It might kind of save you from yourself, you know. Still haven't used the punch, though, because I've got a punch on that one. I just haven't used it yet. But we'll get to that. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of days. There's plenty of cigars to smoke. Like I said, I'm still not getting any notes of cocoa, sweetness. Ain't no sweetness to it at all to me. Very earthy, oaky for sure. Like I said, tastes like how a cigar should taste. Look at that ash. That is beautiful. And I can tell it's probably going to hang on for a while because it did say long filler. I believe them. And these right here on the cigarsinternational.com, and it seems like I'm just plugging the hell out of them, ain't I? I've been plugging the hell out of them for weeks, and they ain't paid me a dime. That's all right. It'll come. But depending on if you buy a pack of 5, a box of 20, they range anywhere from $6.88 to $7.40 per stick, which is, you know, depending on how much you like to spend on cigars, that can be costly or it might be cheap. I did see some cigars in that magazine that were going some around like $25 a stick. I can't remember the brand though. I tell you what, that's one thing too, is like I've talked cigars with people and they're like, hey, have you ever had this? Have you ever had that? And I tell you, there are so many different cigars, like brands and names and styles, and it's just, I don't know how the hell you'd ever smoke them all and how you'd ever memorize it all. It's so many. It's so many. It goes on and on and on. Which is good, because that's variety. And variety is always something that, you know, we could use. Because we're all different. We all have different palates. All of our palates are unique. Like I said, I taste earthy. Some dude tastes fucking Hershey's chocolate bar. I don't. But with that being said, I'm going to put this, the Brickhouse Maduro, it's a win. I would definitely smoke another one of these. I think it's quite tasty. I think it's good. I like it. I'm digging it. So, if you're like me, if you sound like you got taste buds and like the JAY man, go out, get you some Brickhouse. That being said, everybody, I want you to stay smoking. And peace out to you.